Follow
Hey
me.
there, and welcome back to more Diablo 2, and let's go face Diablo, actually. So yeah, let's trade a little bit quickly, and we're gonna go after Diablo now. So, to actually fight Diablo, what you need is to activate some seals. Once you activate the seals, Diablo appears. And there's like 5 seals in general. And there are like 3 seals that do summon enemies. Some of the enemies are a little bit tougher. There's like 3 varieties. Or at least there used to be 3 varieties of enemies. One enemy is like the Venom Lords. Then the Abyss Knights. And the Stranglers. And they're minions of one of each champion. So usually they're a little bit tougher to defeat. And you have to go through most of them. Oh yeah, I did get this spell. Should be using this one a lot more. Blizzard! Oh, don't die. Don't. Really? Got him. Small shield. No, I don't need that. Oh. We can survive without Emilio for a little while. Died. There we go. Waypoint. Well, I guess we can buy Emilio now. I'll restock the potions too. Build the armor, which I'm not gonna use definitely.
Good morning.
Morning.
What do you need?
Yeah, Diablo is the second probably most difficult boss. Because I would say Baal is like the third one most likely. He's not the most difficult one.
Proceed, hero, into Terror's lair. Know that Diablo's innermost sanctum is hidden by 5 seals. Only by opening each of these seals can you clear your way to the final battle.
Yeah, so there are 5 seals. This angel stands here. If you haven't done this quest, basically he tells you, "Do not proceed," or something like that. He stops you, basically. The purple knights are not the most difficult ones. The fire and the frozen ones are probably the worst. Don't die, I need your life. Nice.
I need mana. I need mana.
Blizzard. This costs a fair amount of mana, but you can spam it as well. It has a little mini cooldown though. Good. Get him. Damn, that stamina runs out so quickly. Yeah. It's a bit of a tedious mechanic, but it's not the worst. Diablo 1 had like the worst mechanic. You just don't run at all. You just walk there. And also, it had a lot of old-fashioned mechanics in Diablo 1, and it was so much more difficult because you don't move as quickly. The enemies avoid most of your attacks. The ranged enemies were so damn difficult to kill because they just run away from you. And the only way to deal with them is either to use spells or corner them, which also wasn't the easiest thing to do. This game has like a lot more fleshed out combat. So much easier to deal with everything here.
I need mana.
course, there are more classes too here in this game. But in general, the combat is way better in Diablo 2. Oh, it's no wonder Diablo 1 was like the first game that came out in Diablo series, so of course it's gonna be like not fully fleshed out and very outdated. Diablo 2 compared to Diablo 3 is also pretty much outdated, because in Diablo 3 you can constantly run. There's not as much of resource management as it is in Diablo 2, for example. You have more spells, you have a bigger skill bar and all of that too. It gets a lot easier to actually go for most of the enemies there. 11 or 9? Of course we're gonna take the 11 one, and I need to go refill because running out of options and running out of space.
Hail to you, champion.
All the potions, sell it, go. Surely Duriel was a bit tough in this game. Yeah, Stormcasters. The Stormcasters, Doom Knights, and the Venom Lords that you have to face later on in the seals, breaking the seals. I would say the Venom Lords are probably the toughest ones to deal with, because they spawn like 7 or 6 of them in general, and one of them is like an elite. And the rest just, if you get cornered, they just spam the flamethrower attack and you just die there. But in general, this build works fairly fine so far. I do like it, how it ended up. The enemies get slower, you have the blizzard now, so it deals a lot more damage. It's easier to get through the enemies. These bolts are doing a lot of damage too. Emilio is also finally doing some more damage, which is nice. Oh, I was casting Blizzard, that's why I didn't cast the slow one. Yeah, basically, once you activate the seals, Diablo appears in the middle. And you face the Lord of Terror. Oh, finally I have a nice AoE spell, which actually reaches far and wide. It gets most of the enemies. Oh, no, 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 no. No, you don't, Mr. Venom Lord. Go back to hell from where you came from. Yeah, we don't need that, though. Take the Maiden Spear. Oh, it's for the Amazon.
I need mana.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a mana recharge shrine. That's gonna be good.
Not enough mana.
Damn, we're getting a lot of runes though. Chainmail is not gonna be stuck in it. Okay, one of these seals actually will spawn in the pack. But it's this one, yeah. It's this one. Oh, the pack, the pack, the pack! Oh, he's dead already. There's like a bug, I think, that they just don't chase you if you're a little bit further away out of the screen.
Not enough mana.
Extra fast? Not as fast as me, up. Oh yeah, Sorcerers is just insanely powerful. So much easier to play the Sorceress. Superior flail. Okay, clear that side out. I think we don't need Emilio because he's just gonna be way too costly at this point. Especially facing Diablo. I'll just have to do it on me own. Gonna be a little bit tougher because Diablo, yeah, I died a lot on Diablo. It depended on which character I was playing. Oh damn, that's a lot. For the mana. Get me that amethyst. Oblivion Knights. Oh, time to die. The Venom Lords. They are one of the most notorious enemy, and which repeats throughout most of the Diablo games. But they're just so much more brutal in Diablo 2 than in any other game I've faced. Diablo 3 had like a bigger version of them too. But they're also deadly, but not as deadly as in this game. The deadliest form is in the if you're playing a melee character, actually.
Not enough mana.
Because once they get close to you, just start spraying the flamethrower. And that nukes your health so quickly. Okay.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, really? Why not? Let's put these potions inside. Dude, there were 2 more of these? Well, hell nah, brother. Let's do that. Maybe I will resummon Emilio.
Greetings.
Maybe he will be helpful. At least covering up a little bit.
Yes.
Identify the items, let's sell everything that I don't need and buy some mana potions and we can continue again. I hate that you need to constantly like go back and forth. But it's just part of these games. I mean, no much you can do about that. Yeah, I think I need to restock on these. Yeah, the knights. The Lord the Sage. Time to die, demon. Okay, so in the next part we'll have the other demons. Those flying ones. There's 2 seals on that side. Oh, yeah, these storm clusters. Nice. Really?
Thanks.
I missed the potion. Come on, dude. Get him. Got him. Let's drink the stamina potion. Whoa, where did you come from? Yeah. Oops.
I can't carry anymore. Not enough mana.
Don't die, Emilio.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
I don't lie, there's enough space. Shield might not be necessary, but definitely take the mana potions. Let's break the last seal and face Diablo. There we go, boys.
Not even death can save you from me.
See about that, Diablo. Get over here, boy! You get some face animations. Get some, boy! Okay, Emilio's dead, huh? Yeah, this attack is nasty. Oh, oh no! Why is she running out of stamina so quickly, though? Oh no. Yeah, I have that stuff. Go back to town. I think Emilio is going to be very, very much useless in this fight, but I'll take him out. Let's change this one to F4, this one to F5, and the armor to F6.
What do you need?
Kinda have like a lot of potions. Super mana potions are gonna be just what I need. Gotta sell stuff though.
Good to see you.
So identify the items. Sell them. I can keep one in the inventory. Those are just in case if I'll need like additional potion. Freeze, you lizard! Ah! Okay, that was my bad. I just ran into him. Oh, you son of a gun. Yeah, the Nova does a lot of damage. That is probably the most dangerous spell that he actually uses against you. Okay, let's put that one in there. I got too close. Because I wanted to use the, this spell, the static field. I got bamboozled because he did the other spell instead. Stop right there, you... Oh really, dude? Son of a gun. Okay, should be good. Oh my god, I hate that spell. Oh my god! This one is not bad, as long as you're not too close to him. Die, demon. Get away, get away, get away. How come shit? I just don't get it. The character does not have a lot of mana. Not mana, stamina, I mean.
I need mana.
Yeah, the mana is the biggest problem here. Die, Diablo!
Terror stalks hell no more.
There. I can't believe I died to him at all. Just got unlucky a few times. Got too close to him. That was the issue. I should have just done that, I guess. But the static field deals so much damage to the enemies. Weakens enemies by 25%. Dude, that is just an insane spell to have. There we go.
I knew there was great potential in you, my friend. You've done a fantastic job. Though my ancestors often struggled against the three evils and their minions, I've always lived a shut-in, scholarly life. I'm glad that my wisdom aided you. Now, I wish to leave this place. Though heaven's gates are a marvel to behold, I hope I won't have to see them again for many, many years. Please, talk to Tyrael about leaving this place now.
Just a second. We do have a lot of items though. I think I'll keep... yeah, the gloves are definitely better than mine.
What do you need?
Comparatively, I had like very horrible items. Oh, also got this. This might actually be better too. My gear was like... the best part of the gear were these 3 items, I think. 4. The rest is just... well, the ring too, but the rest is just like simple gear. I didn't get anything so too special. Sell it. Sell it. Sell it. Very good, very good. Oh yeah. Need potions. That's potions. Level 26 for that. Or level 24.
Yes.
Oh damn, would have lost the boots. Can't place these now because I don't have enough inventory space. Alright, it's gonna be fine. Let's talk to Tyrael.
Praise be to the light. You have accomplished the impossible. Diablo and Mephisto have been banished back into the black abyss that spawned them, and the corrupted soul stones are no more. However, while you were fighting here, Baal remained behind in the mortal realm, building an army of hellish minions. Now Baal's army is searching for the World Stone, the ancient source of all the soul stones and their power, while leaving behind a wake of destruction. They have forged deeply into the barbarian homelands, heading directly for the summit of Mount Ariyat. Baal knows, mortal hero. That is the very site of the blessed World Stone. Now, enter the portal I have opened for you. It will take you to the barbarian city of Harrogath, the last bastion of order on the slopes of Ariyat.
Long ago, I swore an oath to... It is good to see you.
Okay, so there's nothing new. We're going instantly into Act 5. Gonna watch the cinematics. This one's good. Oh, there's 2. There should be 2 cinematics, actually. The epilogue and the other one is for Lord of Destruction. Yeah.
I heard later that he was defeated. And that the Soul Stones were destroyed in Hellforge. All except one.
Oh, I failed, Tyrael. I couldn't do as you asked. I couldn't enter that gate. Forgive me, Tyrael. Forgive me.
Marius, give me the stone, and all is forgiven.
Just like that, he's gonna give
Give
it up.
it to me, Marius.
Take it. Take it, take it. I'm glad this is finally over, Tyrael. Look what the stone has done to me.
You haven't failed, old man. You've done exactly as you were meant to do. However, I am not the Archangel Tyrael.
There. No. No, 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 no.
You have done well, Marius. Now I think you shall have your reward.
What have I done to deserve?
He's dead. Poor Marius. This was so cool. Just an epic way out, isn't it? Next cinematics is even better. That one was so good. Yeah, this one's so good, dude. Easily the top cinematic out of all Diablo cinematics. The one where they open the hell portal and this one are just the best ones. This one is just so epic. They send out one dude to talk negotiations with. To negotiate with Baal. What did they expect, honestly? Those spiky dudes were annoying. Dead barbarian skeletons.
Baal! The gates of Sescheron have stood for eons beyond remembrance, and you shall not breach them now. Remove your foul demons from our lands. We stand on the side of light. You shall not be allowed to reach Mount Ariat, and that which you seek will not be yours.
This moment alone just what gives it the creeps.
I shall take your position into consideration.
Looks so creepy, dude. There's so much going on. With the looks of Baal, it's just insane. Nothing left.
Well, it seems your terms are not acceptable.
Act 5, dude. Lord of Destruction. Definitely one of the best cinematics. Holy moly, dude. I don't think even Diablo 3 had like better cinematics. There were a few cool ones, but definitely most of them were not as good. Reaper of Souls had like a good cinematic. But the rest of the game? There was a few, but not as memorable as this one. This one is by far like the top Diablo cinematic out of all times. Here we go, Harrogaf. Not in town. Talk to the lady.
A sorceress here in Harrogath. There was a time, child, when I thought I was destined to follow your kind's path. However, my powers never developed beyond the simplest of spells. Although I can heal almost any wound with time and energy, there's little I can do to help against Baal. But enough of that. I spend too much time in reflection and have forgotten my manners. I, Mala, welcome you to Harrogath, the last stronghold of order on Mount Oriat. You have come to the right place if you intend to defeat Baal, the Lord of Destruction. Baal has laid waste to our mountain and its denizens. His minions continue to attack our town, while Qualkek and his men have proven helpless to stop them. Baal is still out on the mountain looking for something, but I know not what. All of the elders, save Nilathak, sacrificed themselves to place a protective ward around Harrogath. Some of us here, certainly Nilathak, do not appreciate your presence. We are a proud people, and it is not easy for us to accept aid. I, however, am glad you are here. If you need healing or a potion, please come to me. See Lazuk for weapons, armor, and repairs. Nilathak, despite his disposition, may be of some assistance with other wares. Finally, Qualkek, our man-at-arms, leads Harrogath's remaining forces against Baal.
Nilathak is like the one I didn't like at all, and this lady is just so wholesome.
A sorceress. Qualkek is a worthy leader, but the losses have borne heavily upon him. He is only impatient because he judges the worth of a warrior by action, not words. You must prove yourself worthy of his trust.
Okay, let's listen to the dialogues and we're gonna continue on the next episode then. Don't want to make the episode too long.
If you're here to defeat Baal, you must prove it. As we speak, Harrogath is under siege by Baal's demons. Catapults rain death just outside the town walls. Baal himself travels up the sacred mountain, having left in charge here one of his most vicious generals, Shank, the Overseer. A ruthless taskmaster, he lashes his own minions into suicidal frenzies on the battlefield. If you wish to prove yourself to us, destroy the monster Shank that commands those infernal catapults outside Harrogath. If you manage to do this, return to me.
I always liked this act like probably the most. It's just so good. You gain this quest.
Afternoon. I am Larzak, the armorer. My ancestors were some of the finest craftsmen in Harrogath. Regretfully, my supplies run lower with every passing day, yet the demons beyond the walls have not weakened. I fear the time is near when I must put down my hammer and take up a sword instead. I am Larzak.
Oh wait, introduction is fine.
This is a lively town during our victory celebrations. We barbarians train long and hard from childhood to become warriors, and we celebrate with equal fervor. You didn't happen to bring along any ale to trade? Did I mention there were catapults?
That's what it did. I wonder if Diablo 4 will have Harrogath.
Salutations.
Because this is a pretty cool town.
Qualkek and his men have been fighting to break the siege for some time. Where many have failed, you may succeed.
Harrogath.
I am Qualkek, the senior man-at-arms of Harrogath. You have the look of a warrior. An extra soldier will be useful, But don't expect anyone to mourn if you get yourself killed. Baal is true to his namesake. He has ravaged through our lands like a merciless plague. The protective ward laid down by our lost elders helps hold the evil at bay. But Baal's siege has taken its toll all the same. Most of my men are now dead. Others are trapped in the mountain passes. But I swear we are not beaten yet. We will fight to the end to protect this mountain.
Yeah, we heard that.
Early on, parties of our best scouts were ambushed by demons that spawned from the very air around them. Survivors often mentioned a strange creature floating in the distance. Perhaps taking it down could prevent some nasty surprises. About to face Shank the Overseer to stop the siege, are you? You should ask Mala to perform your last rites before you go, stranger.
What is insanely good about this act? The quality went up so much in this one particularly. The soundtrack, the voice acting, everything just went so beyond what it had like in the first few acts. In general, the game was so phenomenally good, and it still holds up to this day. Of course, there are like things that you can clearly see that are a little bit outdated, but most of them are still holding up pretty well. Okay, let's talk to Dr.
I
Kane.
am amazed to find this place so untouched. Everything else in the path of Baal, the Lord of Destruction, lies in ruin. These barbarians must indeed be the legendary guardians of Mount Ariat. They are a proud, hardy people. Don't expect to be greeted warmly. Strangers here rarely are. Perhaps I can gain their trust. I'll spend some time with the townsfolk and try to understand them better. I'll let you know what I discover.
Thank you, Deckard.
I have spent decades trying to understand the forces at work in this world. But in the face of all that is transpiring, I realize how meager my knowledge is. I will be of assistance where I can, my friend. I believe that stopping the siege on Harrogath is the only way for you to earn the trust of these people.
Harrogath. Yeah, this one isn't.
Well, well. The siege has everything in short supply, except fools. Why would you seek this place, stranger? Are you a vulture come to loot the bodies of our fallen warriors? Regardless, this is no place to make a name for yourself. The mountain is ours to protect. It is only a matter of time before Hell's legions are routed.
You're such an ass.
Well, well. Well, well. The siege had...
Okay, it's the same.
Anya's father was my good friend. There are so many to mourn. I have no time for you. After so many have died, who are you to think you can accomplish what our proud warriors could not?
Asshole. There's a lot. There's like not anyone else to talk to, I mean. Okay, so we're gonna continue next time with the next episode, because I don't wanna like make this one too long. We face Diablo and we talk to the townspeople, so next time we're just gonna go straight and finish Siege. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like, leaving a comment, ringing that notification bell, and I'll be seeing you around in the next one. Have a nice day or evening, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.